Hi and welcome to uncommonlaw.co.uk. We just wanted to do a quick guide on actually how to use these invoice pads. The logic is pretty much straightforward. You can see it on the website there. It's got a little description of what you should say and what the logic is behind it. However, some people were saying that they'd like to know a bit more about it. We have an order pad here. So it's known as the Book of Doom, or in England we have the Book of Doom, or the Doomsday Book, as the common man would call it. But yeah, we've called it the Book of Doom, the Orders of Man, and that's the website there, the logo. We've gone for this lovely little leather pouch that you can get from Staples, just to add for the effect and fun. This is just the pad itself. They all come in duplicate, so you can actually get little bits of card and slot it in there, so that when you press through you don't get 800 copies of it. Like I say, it's very straightforward. You're going into the invoice, very basic bits of information. Somebody who's ordering you, you want to tease that public official out. You can ask very basic questions like, is that your wish? Is that an order? Because either way, only a man can make an order, and only a man can actually wish. And that basically teases them out from being just a public official to a man. And then basically you're going through whatever form they're trying to fill out, and for you to complete, so whether that's poop on the floor or a parking ticket or various other things. There's so many different examples of public officials giving us these kind of forms now. So very straightforward. It's you're happy to comply. There's no controversy there whatsoever. All it is you're happy to complete their form, but you want your form completed as well. So where they ask you their name, you say, well, it's only fair that I ask your name first, so you give me your name. Now, you might get the odd official who's not straightforward, so you're prepared to give your name, but they're not prepared to give their name. They may give Officer 38. That's not a problem. You're an honest and straightforward person, so you're going to presume or say to them, is that your name then? You know, Mr. Officer 38. Okay, no problem, so I'll put that down. So where do you live? Oh, in this public house building. Okay, that's fine. If you say, I trust you, this is your name, so I'll fill that in. So that's probably one of the first questions that we had from people. So yeah, basically fill out the country you're in, where you want this roughly to go. So you fill out their bits of information they're asking you, so you ask them. This is where you want to put in the order, as much of the information surrounding the actual event, pretty much what they do. And then that ties them to that place and time. Now these are the orders, so all sorts of orders like get out of the car, stand up, sit down, provide this document on this time and date. Pretty much the same as what you're going to do. Each one's one of them. And also, can you go away, can you sit down? All these are orders as well. And put in a reasonable amount, no funny £50 million. It's going to be very difficult to explain that in front of a jury. So if they're asking for 30, they're publicly regulated, and as a private person you can quite reasonably ask for £40, and they still owe you a net £10 from that interaction. So basically the information here, you'll be the creator, you provide your details. Don't be too shy about putting in your details of where you want the payment or who you are, because this is also a contract as well, and on their documents the name would match, so that if somebody thought that this was a controversy and they wanted to bring it into court, the net difference would be paid to the person who should be receipt in our example of £10. And again, there's no controversy, you're happy to comply. So right, the other thing was over here, the information of a date of approximately when you want this to be there. Now they're going to ask you to sign, so you say that's fine, I'll sign if you sign mine. Pretty straightforward. Well, that's your bits of information, and that's their signature and their bits of information which the creator has ordered. So that's that as well. So basically 2 of the signatures as best as you can. I mean, again, it's kind of like a parking ticket. I suppose you don't always have to sign. You just have to be there, and tacit acceptance, the fact that you filled your details out with as much information as what they've done, that should be sufficient, and let them argue in court if they need to that this is not valid. However, this is pretty much the forms they're filling out, so it'll be very difficult for them to explain why yours isn't valid and the net difference to be paid to you. Now, any other important questions, email the website, even though we're inundated with emails. Only important ones, please, if we can, just to reduce the numbers down. But further updates will come on the website, including the Facebook group there, about the mini books and everything else that are all coming in the pipeline. Otherwise, enjoy yourselves. I'm sure you're going to have lots of fun with this, and Godspeed.